Hello friends and welcome back to my channel for today's meditation. So go ahead and get yourself comfortable, get cozy. I really love to be cozy when I'm meditating, especially when we're sitting here. If you just practice yoga, then the body starts to cool down and we can get cold. So also I'm in the Pacific Northwest, so I'm wearing a sweatshirt. So let's get cozy, let's get comfortable. You can pause this video if you need to go grab anything, a sweatshirt, a blanket, your favorite hot beverage, and we'll get started. So in order to really bring in a little bit more ritual into today's meditation, I'm just gonna light an incense. I'm going to light my candles. I'm going to do a little space cleansing with some Palo Santo. I'm just going to wait for this little guy here to burn. Get him there. With all of my meditations, I really love to set kind of the mood and bring in a little bit more ritual as far as bringing in the elements. So obviously the elements of fire through candles, and they smell good too. So why not? That one didn't light. And then obviously incense is the element of air. And then just lighting this Palo Santo, I'm just going to really cleanse myself and settle myself in. Your hot beverage is water. And then the ground that you're seated on, wherever you're seated, that is the element of earth. And so just calling in all of these elements, really inviting them into your practice. And the way that I cleanse myself, I just bring the smoke up and I go around my body. And we're just inviting it in. So taking a deep breath in through the nose, sigh it out your mouth. Lowering your gaze or closing your eyes. And just coming into a place of stillness, making any adjustments that you need to make as you sit here. And begin by connecting to the breath. And feel your belly full, and then your chest. And as you exhale from the belly first, and then the chest. And settling in, and just notice how you're seated. Notice if one sit bone feels more prominent on the floor than the other, and see if you can even that out. Maybe even moving some flesh out of the way. And as you connect to your breath, grounding into the space around you. And just noticing where you are, keeping the eyes closed or your gaze lowered. Just feeling into the energy of the space around you. And as you connect to the breath and connect to the space around you, connecting to your body in this space. And just starting from the crown of the head all the way down the body to the tips of your toes. Just begin to scan your body and notice how you feel in this moment, in this space. And continuing to breathe in a way that allows you to slow the breath and deepen it. And so really bringing in as much on the inhale and letting out as much air as you can on the exhale. And drawing that breath down into the diaphragm. Let the diaphragm do the work here. And continuing to scan your body from the crown of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. Feeling a sense of calm and relaxation overcome you as you root down into the time and the space of where you are right here and right now, continuing to connect to the breath, connect to the space around you, and connecting to your body. And with every inhale and exhale, noticing yourself relax just a little bit more. Maybe it's 1% more. Maybe it's 10% more. And continuing to breathe long, deep inhales, long, deep exhales. And as you connect to the space around you and you ground into wherever it is that you're seated, whether it's on a chair, a cushion, the floor beneath you, I want you to imagine that there is a bowl just beneath the root chakra. This bowl isn't necessarily attached to you, it's just floating beneath you. And continuing to release anything that you need to release right now to relax into this moment. And feeling into whatever it is you're going through right now. Maybe it's the stress of work, the stress of the holidays coming up. Maybe it's the weather. And it's bringing you down just a little bit. Maybe you're feeling excited about the holidays, excited about the change in the weather and the oncoming of winter coming. I'm just noticing, what are you feeling right now in this moment? Not attaching to anything, whether it's pain, joy, happiness. We're just noticing, just observing. And then picturing this bowl that's beneath you. It's beneath the surface of the earth, beneath that root chakra. And just picturing your body as this vessel. And it's just full of all of these things, full of your to-do list. It's full of your emotions. It's full of everything that you have going on in your life. And I want you to begin to scoop out and empty your vessel into this bowl that's beneath you, beneath the root chakra. And just scoop it all out. Scoop out the excitement. Scoop out anything that's bothering you. Scoop out your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. Just scoop everything out. Your pain, your limiting beliefs, whatever it is. Just seeing yourself draining, almost like an hourglass when you flip it over and that sand is just leaving one side and going into the other. Picture yourself, your body as this vessel, and you're scooping everything out into that bowl beneath you. And just be with this for a moment here and breathe into this space. You're clearing space, you're making space. And as you keep scooping out all of this stuff, your past, your present, your future, you're putting everything in this vessel. And then picture yourself empty. This shell of you, this body, this vessel, just picture yourself completely empty. No worries, no to-do list, nothing. I want you to hold on to that for a moment here and just breathing into the space of nothingness. No body, no commitments, no time. This vessel, this hourglass that's completely empty. Breathe into that and notice how that feels in your body. Just be empty. And as you sit with this emptiness inside of you, that vessel, that bowl that was beneath you, beneath that root chakra, appears before you, in front of you. And that bowl gets divided into tiny little bowls. And it looks like this array of spices, as if you were at a market. And there's all of these options, and they're beautiful and they're amazing, and you're drawn to each little bowl with these vibrant colors and these smells that you can't even describe. And before you begin to choose what spices to fill your vessel, I want you to take a moment and set an intention for, how do you want to feel? How do you want to be? How do you want to show up in this world? You could choose anything in the entire universe to fill yourself up with. And just take a moment to be in that space. And as you look at this vast array of these bowls filled with these beautiful spices, you notice that what may look like cinnamon is actually labeled as abundance. And what may look and appear like sage is actually something else. And so using whatever it is you're drawn to, whether it's something that looks like lavender and it's labeled as love, it's labeled as protection, and it's labeled as confidence. using your intuition, I want you to begin to fill your vessel with everything that you want, the things that you want to feel, the things that you want to be, the way that you want to show up in this world. You get to choose them. You get to choose your spice. You get to choose your feelings. You get to choose your emotions. Maybe you take a scoop of abundance, a scoop of protection, a scoop of trust, belief, courage, confidence, whatever it is for you. And just begin to fill your vessel. Fill your vessel up with this goodness, this array of spices and these magnificent colors and the scents and the smells and the textures of them. Just notice yourself filling your vessel. And continue to fill your vessel until it's full. And it's full of all of the spices that you desire. In the way that you see yourself, in the way that you desire to be and show up in the world. And as you fill this vessel, just be with this for a moment. Be with your confidence, be with your courage, be with your abundance, be with your trust, your belief. And notice the sensations in the body, the way that your body is vibrating, the energy that it's not just outputting, but it's drawing in. What are you attracting? What are you calling forth? What are you calling in? What are you bringing into your vessel? Because it matters. And taking a deep breath in through the nose and holding it at the top, filling your belly full, filling your chest full, feeling your ribs expand and hold all of this energy, just filling yourself up. Feel what it feels like to be full of all the things you want, the feelings, the desires, the beingness. Feel that now. And when you're ready, releasing it. Sending that out to the universe. So you are here to fill your vessel the way that you desire. And begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, keeping the eyes closed. Maybe you reach the arms up above your head, giving yourself a nice, delicious stretch. Moving your body in a way that feels good to you. And then shaking your hands out. And just releasing anything that you don't want. And just release it all out. And coming back into this space, back into this room that you're sitting in. When you're ready, gently floating open your eyes. Invitation to journal what came up for you during this meditation. And just know that anytime you need to empty your vessel and refill it, you can come back to this meditation and do that. It's a practice that you can do daily. It's a practice that you can do when things feel really heavy, and just noticing that you have the power and the capability to fill yourself with what you actually want. Thank you so much for joining me for today's meditation. If you liked this video, I would love it if you would hit the like button below, subscribe to this channel, and stay tuned for more meditations and rituals like this.